Welcome to the Degeneration Podcast, episode 200! Oh God, why so many? What is wrong with me? Why? Oh, why? Don't change that station. It's still, yet again, the Degeneration. So, Wendy, thank you for being my co-host on this 200th episode, Culmination.
Well, yeah, you're welcome. Hey, it's not our fault. They clicked play.
Yeah. Oops.
I got a quick little 200 bit here.
Okay.
200. Terrific, whimsical, ostentatious, humorous, universal, nurturing, deep, raw, erotic, and degenerating. That is us, 200, baby!
Oh yeah, baby, baby!
So,
Alright.
did we get any outside, titillating experience stories at all for our grand 200th?
Yeah, Master William, he could not join us, but not because of social distancing. He wanted us to know he was already social distancing from me prior to COVID. But yeah, we're still friends, I guess. But he has hemorrhoids, and he wrote a piece for us during his suffering about his hemorrhoids. It is called My Lumps. It's very long. It's by Will. He had to get someone to record it because he can't read. My Lumps by Will. Oh, my lumps, we met when I was 20. I was single then, but of you I had plenty. I'd squat and push, but my bowels stayed blocked. By you, my lumps, all movements were stopped. You are my life partner I did not choose. Because of you, my lumps, I have bloody poos. I must visit the doctor. May he grant me relief. From you, my lumps, may our time be brief. Bend over the table, clench my teeth, tense my tongue. He slips on a glove, lubes a finger, takes a plunge. The finger is chubby, but I don't dare make a sound. It exits, shows red, he knows you're around. I get a prescription I can order by phone, but my lumps, you'll never leave me alone. I open the box, it's foam in a syringe. I shove it up, inject, and let out a cringe. There's a tingle, a sign of your demise. Goodbye, my lumps, my bloody surprise. Fast forward a decade, you've come and you've went. My stomach grumbles, my anus is spent. Back again, my lumps, to continue your torment. My life is better when you lie dormant. This time is bad, much worse than before. Is it you, my lumps? No, I fear something more. Back to the doctor, prepared for the finger. Why, my lumps? Oh, why must you linger? I've given no poking, only an appointment. No syringe, no foam, not even some ointment. Drink this, he says, it'll flood your bowel. Curse you, my lumps, the taste is quite foul. My body's a castle, in its court you fester. On the porcelain throne, you're the king, I'm the jester. No solid food to add to my torture. If pain be an apple, you've brought me an orchard. Back at the doctor, I'm drugged and put under. While I'm asleep, my body is plundered. In goes the camera, covered in lube. Deeper and deeper, how long is this tube? When I'm awoken and told who's to blame, it's you, my lumps, my partner, my shame. More treatment is needed, may you plague me no more. I pull down my pants and lie on the floor. Undo the wrapping, shove it way up my butt. So much has entered, you've made me a slut. You're gone for a while, a year, maybe less, but now you've returned. My lumps, my stress. Please let me live, be gone, set me free. I hate having to sit when I pee. You make me lose when I gamble on a fart. My lumps, you are mine, till death do us part.
Woo! Oh my god, that is so spectacularly creative.
I feel like he created his hemorrhoids were an invisible friend that he used as an excuse not to hang out with me, and then they manifested physically. And now they're real and they haunt him so.
They made him a slut.
They did make him a slut. He is a slut. He always was a slut. Always will be. You hear that, Will? You slut. And we're body positive and we're sex positive, but I just wanted to call Will a slut. Called himself a slut. It was right there in the words.
Exactly. Oh, I was really moved by the fact that his initial examination was by Chubby Fingers. Yes.
Yeah, he got all of it. He got all of that, doctor.
Say anything. So why didn't he say anything?
I don't know.
Will, why didn't you say anything about the Chubby Fingers? Did you like it?
He liked the Chubby Fingers. They were like Friar Tuck fingers.
Wow. They're going to make him pray. Wow. His poor anus is spent.
This is Friar Tuck fingered anus. So yeah.
Oh.
We're just going to rack up the subtitles here for episode 200, and there's one of them.
Yeah. My anus is spent.
My anus is spent. I'm drinking an O'Doul's. Resisting the urge to do multiple lines of cocaine. To boof and boof until I can't boof no more. Until I myself have hemorrhoids from illegal substances. Is that how you get hemorrhoids from boofing stuff? What's he been boofing?
I don't know if it's the boofing or if it's the residual opioid-induced constipation.
Oh, I bet he boofs like powdered form of Dimetap, like powdered Dimetap. He's got an addiction, a fierce one. I'm going to send him to rehab. Mm-hmm. If you have a problem,
and a lot of people
go to rehab.
Yeah.
And then when you get out, you can listen to us and relapse.
But if other people have a problem with your problem, then it's not your problem, and it's not really a problem.
It's their problem. If they have a problem with your problem, it's them, and you shouldn't listen to them.
Nope, send them to rehab.
They should go to rehab of being a better friend.
Exactly.
If they don't want to do lines with you on a Tuesday night, you've got to find new friends, man.
Yes.
We're not boof, you boof,
friends.
we boof.
We will be that friend.
I totally was that friend, minus actually doing the lines, but I would go with somebody. I'll go with you.
I have to find that special website where it's a fetish to analingus said hemorrhoids.
Yeah, analingus, like when they transfer their hemorrhoids from one to another.
No, to suck on them deliciously.
Someone else eats the berries of God.
I'm sure someone has started that because they weren't able to get to the store in time. It's like, I need my cream. I need my cream.
What do they look like, hemorrhoids?
Cream, honey. Like little cauliflower sprigs coming out of your butthole.
Have you had them?
No, but I've sucked on them.
You sucked on some hemorrhoids?
Yes. They started out as just a little bud of cauliflower.
Yeah.
And then it grew into a beautiful, beautiful head of cauliflower.
And then you went,
I did not chew. Oh, I wish I would have, but
you should have chewed those hemorrhoids out right out of the butt.
No. I gotta work my way up to that.
What if Charles had hemorrhoids and you had to like chew them out of his butt, like his like those rock formations inside his anus, and you had to like chew around it to get to the hemorrhoids? Are you a good enough friend and a co-host to do that?
See, that's the thing. I hope someday to become a good enough friend to be able to do that. Because not only can you can't just chew them off. There's going to be a lot of bleeding afterward. You have to be there through the whole thing. And to be able to pinch them shut with your teeth afterwards or your lips.
I'll drink the cup of blood. It's the cup of life.
Yep, and hold it tight enough until it clots and stops.
And Angel and all the fallen supporters can go drink the blood after I drink it.
Well, if it bleeds too much, you're going to die. So.
No, he bleeds eternally, but he is wise, he is alive.
He bled to death. Well, how?
From his hemorrhoids and from keep going in for more blood from the cup. The disciples in Kenya and Vietnam emerged, and they wanted a drink of the cup of life.
I drew a delicious butthole of hemorrhoids.
Oh, that's awesome. I want you to take a picture of that later. That audience, it is really good. That's the best whiteboard hemorrhoids I've ever seen in my life.
Will's whiteboard hemorrhoids.
Will's whiteboard hemorrhoids. Pretty good shit.
Yep, now coming to a theater near you at 25% capacity.
Speaking of theaters, I did my pitch today in an empty theater. And not
No,
in
that
an empty
itself
theater,
could be a
outside of
match.
an empty theater, like in the parking lot. It was okay. The guy didn't really get what my writing partner did most of it, but he didn't really get the fall from grace. It didn't seem like steep enough to him. But I don't think he watches like fucking Final Four because like that's the apex of college coaching is the Final Four winning a title. If you do either of those things, you've reached the apex. And the guy fucking makes the Final Four and just fucking blows it with being a drunk. And then he's 12 years later, he's still drunk. He lives in a trailer park at a fucking dog track. Like, he's fucking degenerate. And so, but I don't know, we must have used the word degenerate like 9 times. I feel like people don't respond to that word well. I feel like I noticed this.
Aww.
And what is it about? They like seeing characters that have problems, but like for some reason, the fact that you're referring them as a degenerate or that you see the word degenerate, it's just like off-putting. Whatever, I don't care. Fuck them.
Yeah, come on, people.
Oh, sorry, I spilled on myself. My O'Doul's. I can't even handle a fake alcoholic beverage. I'm a fucking fraud. Kind of degenerate am I? I mean, I mostly gave up gambling. I still do it once in a while. Can I just say I've given up sex? Would anyone actually believe that? Like I've given up like semi-anonymous intercourse? Yeah, no, I haven't. They've given it up. The royal them have given it up, and not by giving it up to me, but just by quitting having sex with me. So it's cool. And it's like, oh, it must have been really hard for you during COVID. And like, no, it was pretty much the same, except now I have an excuse.
Yeah, it's a socially acceptable excuse.
Mm-hmm. Like I might like, I've had entertaining offers to do things when this is over, but it's like they're not gonna be that fucking patient. Find some like swarthy big dick forensic accountant, and they'll just date him, and I'll be there left wanting, holding my dick like usual, going ready to go down a rabbit's hole, a literal hole dug by a rabbit, and just sit there and cry in it, and hope for people, wait for the darkness, and hope someone covers it up with dirt.
Like the Alice in Wonderland
Yeah,
rabbit?
that I can be reborn out of the dirt. I'd be a dirt man.
A dirt man.
A golem.
Would you let the dirt like seep into your mustache?
Yeah. Speaking of mustaches, Andy's daughter last night, who's 2 years old, said I had a nasty mustache.
A nasty mustache?
A nasty
like,
mustache.
She doesn't like mustached men?
I don't know. It was funny. I was like, she's not wrong. I'm a disgusting golem with a mustache.
Have you been able to like kiss anybody, like a lady or lady friend or anything with your mustache?
Nope, never gonna happen.
No one's able to tell you if it stinks?
No, the stench of it has not been determined. The size of it is prodigious, as you can tell. It's pretty good, right?
Prodigious. Yeah.
It's a pretty good stash. The
The
color of it is decent. Decent color. Matches my hair okay.
Okay. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the carpet matches the drapes.
Yeah, it does. The carpet totally matches the drapes. My carpet has a mustache too.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about this. This is intriguing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Antarctic tickler.
Oh my goodness sakes. See, I wish I would have known that when I was hoeing today.
You're always hoeing.
That's true.
Every day she's hoeing.
I didn't get a lot of weeds out, but...
No, but you got a lot of shit in, though, huh? Got it in?
Yeah, I did.
Out there hoeing?
I dug that hole deep.
Yeah. Did you find any sad 37-year-old men inside that just want to be covered in dirt?
No. Sadly, my garden is free of sad 37-year-old
It's not a dirt nap if you never go to sleep.
No, it's just like, it's like a dirt fort. I'm just hanging out.
I'm hanging out on my dirt fort, waiting to pop out with an erection and saying that I scream I'm still alive to a fucking field of no one.
Hey, you found my head. Let's
I have dreams, you know. I'm a person too, you know.
Feel around in the dirt until you can find my boner. Nope, you're a little too far south. Those are my nuts. Low-hanging dirt nuts.
What?
Hey, let me turn around and maybe you can find my hemorrhoids. Don't go
Yeah.
up. Hey, look, we got some cauliflower in the garden, honey. I didn't plant cauliflower. Look, it's Dirt Boys hemorrhoids. Here they come.
She's gone rogue, ladies and gentlemen. I think we need a poem. I think every few minutes we're going to do a poem today because it's 200.
All right.
And this is a new format.
All
Keep
right.
talking. Ask me something while I'm pulling up this shit.
Okay, so I know that one of my favorite parts of Will's poem was that his anus was spent. Has your anus ever taken such a big shit that it just felt spent?
Dude, all the time. It's awesome. I actually like the feeling. I really do.
It's almost like an intestinal exercise.
Yeah.
Wow. Up, 2, 3, 4, up.
Yeah.
I'm going to the 24-hour anus gym. What are you gonna do there? I'm gonna lift some weights.
With your anus?
And I'm gonna be boofing the 5-pounders this time. Well, don't they have like 24-hour gyms where you can go work out?
Yeah.
Why can't they have a 24-hour anus gym? Like, it's like to exercise your anal cavity.
Right. They should. You should have that.
Yeah.
Like
You can go
anal
there.
kegels.
Yeah, kegels, and you can like practice launching things with your butthole and.
Like a watermelon launch.
Well, you gotta work up to something.
Guess.
Maybe how like they have the line of treadmills. They have a line of butt plugs, and you just kind of slide up to your neighbor there, and you're using the butt plug. You say, "Hey, how's it going?" And the person next to you is wearing their headset. Leave me alone. I'm jogging.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm jogging.
Oh,
I got
Yeah.
I got a poem here.
Are you ready?
This is another hybrid creature, so get ready to clap, motherfuckers. Or snap, motherfuckers. Okay, this is called Marsuperfluous. Alright, there you go. Pouches and pouches and pouches galore. Not one, not two, not three, not four. Each pouch full of a different drug. Weed and coke, and cigs and smack. A shot of whiskey, a pipe of crack. Crystal meth and Novocaine. Do 'em all, he'll go insane. Hoppity hop hop. Wild and wonderful, Marsuperfluous mate. You're kind of a dick, but your drugs are so great. Uppers and downers, needles and pipes. Shits in the thicket, doesn't use wipes. Kicks when he's coked out, laughs when he's baked. Puffs the crystal, picks his pimples. Drinks wine through a straw out of pouch number 12. He might look wasted, but all he is a waste. With dozens of track marks and a hollow face. Droopity droop droop, sad and cracked out. Marsuperfluous mate.
Snaps. Oh my goodness sakes.
I like that one because it's about drugs.
Does Marsuperfluous, if I pronounce that correctly, does he hide his penis in a pouch?
No. Penis is like just right there. Always flaccid because of all the drugs. Except for the meth.
How
Where
about-
you can go bling,
Oh.
bling, 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 bling.
How about his testiculars? Are they in
I
a
don't
pouch?
know what hybrid creature testicles look like. Or with their position.
nutshell?
I don't know what they look like. I mean, I've never seen them because these aren't
Okay.
real creatures. Again.
Okay, so we know what using too many drugs does to your penis, but what does it do to your nuts?
I mean, makes them so you can't see them when you think of the character in a poem unless you're Wendy.
So you mean they become raisins?
Maybe. Raisins in the sun, as we've talked about.
Oh, that's just sad.
Yeah, he's got
Well-
tiny balls and he's doing a bunch of drugs.
Oh, that would increase the surface area of the taint, and that would make me happy.
Yes, my hybrid creatures that I developed have large taints.
Delicious.
Delicious, sweet,
Man.
delicious, nutritious taints, capricious taints.
Starting to drool.
You're drooling over these fucking poems I wrote 4 years ago as taints?
Absolutely. Why not? I mean, to not drool would be just blasphemous.
Yeah. I got fired from the job I was at when I wrote those.
But why?
I wrote something
I
like
that promotion.
I wrote something like silly and dirty on like a post-it and accidentally left it on the desk. I'm a fucking idiot.
That's what Post-its are for.
I mean, it worked out because I eventually led to the path that worked with kids and then get furloughed and stuff. And both of those things have been good. But at the time, I was like, oh, that was bad. And around that same stretch, a little bit before that, I think, was when I sent a picture of my poop in a chat window to Joe and them, and Joe muted our conversation, so it doesn't give notifications anymore when I message him and vice versa.
Over poop?
Over poop. I mean, it was an actual picture of an actual turd. Mine.
Wow.
My poop. My human shit at age like 34.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
He was opening at work, apparently. He's a degenerate that uses Facebook while he's working.
Ah, I see.
So
My favorite thing to do is to eat something really, really colorful, like green tortilla chips, or like you had green when you were like March Madness beer.
Yeah.
And it like bookmarks your poop.
It does. Your poop was so fucking green after that.
I know, and it's like, wouldn't that be the ideal picture? Is just to celebrate life with green poop.
Yes, I actually would like get the beer from, say, St. Patty's is a Wednesday, right? The following Tuesday, they still had leftover green beer, and I'm like, they asked me if I wanted some. I was like, how much is it? And it was like $1 less or $1.50 less. I was like, yeah, okay. I was having green shits a week after St. Patty's Day.
That's awesome.
This
so you should
is
take
degenerate
every
shit.
green shit and pushed it out and saved it like on a tray. And even if you had to put it in the freezer for a while, do it until you actually had a green Christmas tree shit, and that could have been your Christmas card.
What? I'd mail a frozen turd to somebody?
You take a picture of it, and get the right lighting and everything. You could even decorate it with some M&Ms or whatever, so it's really beautiful. And then you send it to one of those online Christmas card places that you can order your Christmas cards.
Yeah.
And then they print them out, and it says, Merry Christmas, love it.
So you take a picture of the shit and then send that to the... You don't actually send the physical shit to anyone.
No, the shit is actually wrapped up and sent to only one special person. They get the tree.
Like an ex-girlfriend or something?
Oh, whoever you'd like, yeah. I mean, it could be
not anyone that I...
See, I would love that.
The one I mentioned about the what's your backup plan person, she probably deserves a human feces, but no one else.
Don't waste it on her. Send it to me. I would buy a freezer just to keep that shit.
You want me to send you my turds after you've carried me through this period where we do podcasts every day?
In the shape of a Christmas tree? You're darn right.
Why would it be in the shape of a Christmas tree? I'm lost on that part.
Because it's green.
It's not going to look like one.
But that's why you poop over the whole week of drinking green beer.
Yeah, but it just comes out like a fucking turd. I'm not going to play with it. Who's going to need the dough of human shit to make it look like a Christmas tree?
Express sends takeout chopsticks. What else?
I'm not going to fiddle with it after I shit. That's for you. I'll send it to you and you can just fucking deal with it.
Fine. How about you shit enough shit where I can mold a Christmas tree out of the green shit, and then I will send you the picture, and then you create the Christmas cards, and then I will put little lights in it and make it.
I'll write the Christmas cards. I'm not going to do any creating. I did enough creating than fucking making them poop in the first place. So that's how I feel about that. And then you're my dirt woman that'll take over from there.
Yeah, that's why the online company will send you the Christmas cards when they're all ready for you to sign and send out to
my
your
precious,
friends.
precious Gollum woman. So, what was I going to say? God damn it. Hold on, I'm going to drink this O'Doul.
Okay, you drink that O'Doul's. Yeah, oh my God. Guys, listeners, he's deep-throating that O'Doul's, and it is hot.
Deep-throating this fake beer. This is where my life has come to.
I like throat better.
If you'd like to help me dig holes so I can sit in them and hope people bury me in them, I want you to write degeneratenation@gmail.com. Fucking look at the Facebook, Degenerate Nation Podcast at Facebook. Or Degenerate Nation at Facebook. We got a Twitter that I don't use. It's @Degenerate Show. It's great. My anus is so spent. And there's Wendy's showing me a picture of a blown out butthole with hemorrhoids. And that's how my life feels like. I took a long nap today and it wasn't enough. I wanted to go back to sleep. I need that hole, so I need you guys to email me if you're willing to volunteer. It's like working for AmeriCorps, but it's directly affecting one person, which is me, which is what I want. So I want you to volunteer to dig holes for me and bury me in them.
Hey, he's done 200 of these people. Pay him back somehow. Seriously.
200 fucking shows.
Wow.
For what?
Snaps to that. Just
for
snaps,
what?
Everybody. For 200 shows.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Someone should sit on my face for 200 shows.
You know how good your mustache would look after that?
It would be glistening with poop.
And wetness and joy and happiness.
Just joyful poop. Just great. It's great. We're going to do this for a long time tonight, just so you guys know.
I think I should put glitter in that poop.
Yeah, I'm going to run straight through the stop sign at third base and keep going. How's that sound? Doesn't matter, audience? Doesn't matter? Okay. Sounds good. None of this matters? No?
I don't have an opinion on that one. I'll keep going as long as you keep pushing my button.
It's Schrodinger's podcast. Either it exists and doesn't
phone
exist
when
at
I
the
call.
same time. Its purpose is purposelessness and purposeful at the same time. Tonight we
Yeah,
were
you
choosing
don't know until you
purposeful.
push play.
Yeah, you push play. You might just
Yeah,
listen to it and become a regular listener. Join the tens of people that like it. And then if you might just be like, well, can't get that 2 minutes back. Yep, you can't,
No.
fucker.
No, you can't. They should have stayed at the strip club.
Yeah, you should have stayed at the strip
stayed
club.
at the strip
Oh,
club.
if you like strip clubs or to hate them, I want to hear your best strip club story. DegenerateNation@gmail.com. Yeah, I want to hear that. We might even put you on the show. Because we're all for stories, because I ceased to have degenerate stories in like 4 years ago. So it's just like, we got to rely on my memory now, which is not very good because I take drugs. I take a lot of psychiatric drugs. And they don't always combine to put me in the best place memory-wise. My mom will ask me something, and I'm like, I don't remember this. That was 30 minutes ago. Nope, no recollection.
You gotta be quicker than that.
I used to remember people's fucking birthdays, like, without the use of Facebook. And now it's like, what was the point of that skill? For most of my adult life, it doesn't matter. You can just look at Facebook. So it notifies you. It's like I had this nice skill to remember and be thoughtful, and it's fucking pointless. So I chose not to be as thoughtful. Thank you, technology. Fuckers, fuck them. They don't.
Oh well.
If you're listening and you're like a friend or something, you've gotten a happy birthday from me. It was all hollow. It was all came from my own place of loneliness.
Oh no, it can't be that bad.
I didn't really care about your birthday. I said happy birthday, but I could have been shitting at the time.
And don't feel bad, audience. I'm part of that group.
Yeah, Wendy, I've probably said happy birthday when I'm like, I don't fucking care about this broad's birthday.
Pretty much. So I don't have a strip club story, but I do have a sex store story.
Yes.
All right.
Where's Charles at? He fucking worked at one, the degenerate.
That's awesome.
No,
Anyway.
I guess it is.
So the sex store that I remember going into most, because I have been in more than one, being a degenerate, yes, thank you, is actually in downtown Minneapolis, where they have live girls behind glass.
Well, now the glass is all shattered, so.
Well, come on, man. I didn't even get to the end of my story.
Go ahead, continue.
You shattered my dream.
The women dancing reluctantly behind shattered glass is what I'm picturing.
No, they were not they were sitting on cushions. One of them was actually reading a book, and she looked up at us like, well, are you coming in here or not?
Was she reading Handmaid's Tale?
No, I think it was like a Betty Crocker cookbook or something.
Oh, nice. She was fake reading? Sexy. I like fake readers.
Well, it is fake reading because the book was upside down.
Oh, like the Bible? Like Trump's Bible? Good setup. I like that. Good setup. So what up with this? Did you guys fuck him? The woman?
No, I never went into that part of it. I just looked at him when I went in, and then I like reluctantly looked away as I walked out.
You were ashamed to be in there?
No, I wasn't ashamed to be in there. I just didn't want to look at the live women.
Why not?
Looking at me going in and out. At the time, it really didn't do much for me. I mean, now I might actually just sit there and stand there and stare.
Did you feel bad about getting a free taste or something by looking without paying?
I think so, because it was actually, I was just a young 20-something, just going in for a simple vibrator, nothing special.
Oh, don't worry about me. It's a simple vibrator. Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A simple vibrator.
Well, I ended up with like a soft silicone model, like a starter model.
A starter vibrator?
Since then.
Well, did they have finisher vibrators?
Yeah, very funny.
Like 13-inch jackhammers with like 4 heads?
No. Whoa.
The Widowmakers, destroy us! Destroyer of worlds!
That would be something you'd have to like win in a quest. Like if you were to go to a quest and you'd be like,
with a LARPing.
The woman on the right, she's got it hiding under her pillow.
Yeah. You have to go to like a LARPing tournament and you win the LARPing tournament and you get the fucking Destroyer of Worlds.
Man.
The clit burner.
Wrecked that pussy would be after that.
Yeah. It's like, okay, here we go. I don't need a man. And then you're like, oh shit! Ah!
Oh my god, it looks like a butcher shot!
I'm coming!
Hamburger's not supposed to come like that!
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, it looks destroyed! The packaging was right!
Yeah, oh my god, who's calling me on the phone? It's fucking McDonald's! They want to buy my pussy for patties! Take my hamburger for quarter pounders! God, you want to know the new McDouble special? It's my pussy, people!
Yeah, basically.
Oh, no thank you. I'll stick with the starter model.
You gotta go stay with the starter model. Someone comes out and explains that to you naked and their balls hanging down, and you're just like, okay, I'll go with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, got that.
So, yeah, definitely. We've got to get somebody, like you said, that if Charles Hades has worked in a sex shop, I want to hear his stories.
Yeah, we want to.
Sure.
I hope he has enough stories, because we were like, if you start an episode just like with the intent of only hearing Charles Hades' sex store stories, and they're just lame as fuck, like, I mean, his record store stories are better than that.
Well, okay, it still would not be the worst podcast we've ever done.
No, I don't even want to know what the worst one was.
Oh, man. I think we're going to need a submarine to get that low ever again.
Like low as in like distasteful, pathetic, or like low as in just like not interesting at all?
Oh, pretty much all of it.
Nah, it's usually not all in the same one.
Yeah, it is. Come on.
No, that's because then you can pull something out of it. Oh, it's better to be like have some moments that are like pretty good and the rest is kind of garbage than to be like really thoroughly it was We need like more pussy meat bits, like thrown in here and there, and that was a high for me. Okay, we're gonna do another poem. What's that?
Awesome. Ironically, that face is the face that I made after the starter vibrator. I'm like,
Really? It's like it didn't feel like a blitzkrieg, so I wasn't turned on. It's like Jesus.
Well, it's pretty bad when you put it inside yourself. You turn it on and you end up falling asleep, and you wake up in the morning and the battery's dead and it's still there, and it's like, oh, okay.
That's like watching
I
porn.
used this wrong.
Where you just like, when the porn ends and or doesn't end, you end and the porn is still on. You're just like, oh. You realize where you are, and it's like, oh, I transported. Now I'm back, and I hate it. This is the worst. I'm so lonely.
It's not as bad as falling asleep during a porn and waking up to that starting montage. You know, the little starting screen that plays on a DVD over and over again while you're waiting to push play.
You have a porn DVD?
Well,
did you have internet? Why the fuck did you have a porn DVD?
Back in the day when I used to watch porn.
How long ago when did people actually buy porn DVDs? Like, porn was free on the computer in like 97.
Yeah, but when you're out in the country like I am, we don't have that kind of internet.
Was it just like dial up and you're just like
Yeah, you're waiting for like 5 minutes for a nipple to download.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry for my cultural elitism on fucking broadband porn action. That I was mostly focused on like not paying anything for porn. That's to me that's just like defeats the whole fucking purpose.
I've actually found a porn DVD laying in the ditch.
What was it? Do you remember?
No, I threw it in the furnace. I was ashamed. I should have kept it.
You should have definitely watch a stranger's DVD. It's not like they're magazines where you're fucking... I read somebody's Hustler before. Or Penthouse. It was Penthouse.
Well,
they sublet my apartment room at Michigan State over the summer before I was a senior. And
they left you a present.
Yeah, it was like... There was some weird dancing, like, gerbil thing.
Really?
With a Japanese kimono on. Like one of those little toys, and then they had like a couple other random shit, and then this fucking Penthouse. I was like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I jerked off to my subletter, jerking off to your subletter's Penthouse in 2004 or 2003. Yeah.
Well, here's a question: was your subletter male or female?
Subletter was male, and I guess he
God?
was kind of a creep. Not too much of a creep.
He
wasn't a full-on creep, but leaving your porno behind and taking everything else is like kind of a creepy move, right? Not as creepy as reading the porn and.
Well, maybe he left it there because he kind of liked you.
And then I totally told the guys like, yeah, he left his porn behind.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's pretty much say, excuse me, would you like to go out next Saturday?
Yeah. Hey, man, I think we have a lot in common. We probably came to the boat the same page. Or on the same page. I don't know if it was sticky or not.
Oh!
You want this poem? You want this fucking poem, you
I do.
poem
Yeah, well,
skank.
anything's better than hearing about a stranger's crusty penthouse.
Yeah. All right, so this is Joe's contribution in a way because he came up with the concept, but this is horse diaper, okay? I wrote the writings and Joe came up with the concept. Okay. Horse diaper, sentient synthetic cloth fabric, supremely stretchy to welcome dozens of shits a day. Nay, poop. Nay, fart. Horse diaper absorbs undigested microbes of hay and apples for meager sustenance. Horse diaper lives and breathes, understands his purpose, his grand design, and never complains. Nay, poop. Nay, fart. Getting shit on gives him purpose.
Woo! Woo! Yay, horse diaper.
Horse diaper.
So does horse diaper actually expand as the need arises?
Yes. It's synthetic cloth. That's sentient.
Okay.
So it's
it's like
self-aware cloth. It knows that its purpose is to get shit on, and so how do you think horse diaper really feels about that, right?
Shit on me, you will.
Desecrate my cloth face, you must.
You must, yes. Yes. Oh, Yoda. Yoda. Yodel in my sentient diaper.
Yeah, yodeling in your diaper. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my fucking fan on. Keep talking. Fucking hot as shit in here.
I'm alone with the podcast. Shh.
You're getting me wet and hot. Ugh.
Nah, it's the poop. It's always the poop.
The poop talk gets me fucking fired up. Gets me roasting and boasting.
Analingus.
Analingus.
Analingus?
Which one of us you think? I mean, all of us you've ever heard contribute gives the best analingus.
Gives or has eaten the most ass?
You've
right?
definitely eaten the most ass, but given the gives the best. Mm-hmm. You like how confidently I said that you've given the most analingus, that you've eaten the most ass? You've definitely eaten the most ass.
Yeah, I know.
You've had a relationship and you're freaky
though?
enough. What's that?
No, I'm just thinking who's done it the most though.
I've done it the least.
No, I've done it the most.
Patrick
Who's
and I have done it.
best?
Patrice and I have done it the least.
But that doesn't mean you have not done it the best. You may have done it the best.
I haven't done it, so I haven't. Oh, do you hear that fart? Oh, there's another one. Fuck you. Here's one too.
Acme pop gun repeater fart style.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you probably most and worst.
Okay. And Will has done it the best.
Jennifer.
Oh, okay.
Not cousin Jenny, but the sex toy girl.
You think she has done it the best?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wonderful. Do you have any personal experience in that?
No. I haven't gotten my ass
Aw.
eaten. No.
Aww.
You remember that episode, right? Demand your orgasm?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I always demand my orgasm.
Mm-hmm.
I scream at my own hand. Why can't you get it better?
Yeah, there's nothing worse than just like you're well past a point where it feels the process is enjoyable and you just want the result, and you're just like, why am I coming faster? This is bullshit. When most of the time you're spent like savoring it, right, or like wanting to hold on to it as a guy, anyways, because we don't get to spring up as easily again. Because our eyes just close and we're like, we just want to die. It's like the la petite mort is the little death, and they call that for a reason. Because part of you just dies every time. You die.
Well, yeah, you shoot out sperm and they're going to die.
Yeah, you die, and part of you that comes from inside of you, most of it dies. All of your spirit dies, and then you're like, if you don't go right to sleep, you wake up to some naked woman that expects something from you. So, like, that's why it's a little death, because everything about it sucks afterwards. You get the afterglow, but then part of you is like, if you're an anxious person, you're laying there like, no, fuck, now what? Like, I want to lay here and not do anything and just relax and, like, enjoy their presence. But I'm suddenly, like, realizing how I really feel about the future. And it's like, I'm too tired to spring up and just fucking run, jump out the window.
And then you've got this naked woman next to you saying, hold me.
Yeah.
I want to talk.
I want to talk to you. Yeah, no, one time, I hooked up with a woman a few times, like maybe like 5 times. And she would be like, she would say it kind of like semi-jokingly, but serious, like, I need you to hold me because we just had sex. I'm like, all right, I wasn't going to not do it, but that kind of makes me want to not do it.
There's a definite art form into curling up into your man's presence after sex.
Yeah, don't get near his dick because it hurts.
No, the dick is off limits afterwards.
It's sore for like a couple of minutes.
Which must mean the orgasm is pretty damn good if you keep going back for more.
I guess. Or they didn't finish and they're like, I want better dick. It's like,
when's this thing gonna be ready again? Flick, flick.
yeah, flick, blow. And you're like trying to suck on it. You're like, Jesus, don't fucking touch it. Don't. It's like,
Very, very sensitive. Leave
yeah.
it alone.
It is. The tip of it is sensitive as shit. The rest of it isn't. It's like just fucking dead flesh.
Yeah, but you're still coming. That's post-cum, bitch. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Let it drain.
Let it
Let
drain.
it bleed to death quietly.
Right? It does that. It just bleeds to fucking death.
Yeah.
It bleeds to death. That's what we do.
Uh-oh.
We just fucking... It's like dying on the fucking D-Day. I don't know why I said that. That's insensitive to war veterans, but they're not listening, so...
It's Dick Day.
Dick Day. D for Dick Day. That's great.
Aww.
Wah!
So it hurts afterwards? Are you sure that you're okay?
It doesn't hurt a lot. It's just like, it's sensitive. It's sore.
You mean it's done its job and now it's like, damn it.
I want to just fucking chill out for 20 minutes, basically.
Okay.
It's like, I don't want to do anything.
Right.
I want to sit there, relax. It's the only way I can relax.
It's easier to just go to sleep and then, then they're not like hounding you. I want to be here. I want to be. You have to do this. You have to do that. Shut up.
Do not, there's a rule. Do not request anything. Do not ask me anything. Do not expect anything. For a bit, for a while. Because your time to ask and expect were before you let me blow my load. Okay? They don't understand a lot of people don't understand that rational line of thinking. Your power lies not in the after, unless the guy is weak. The power lies in the before. Because you're like...
And that is powerful.
Right? Because you're trying to sleep, or you're just like, I just nutted, it's great. You have this like brief moment where you're just like, I'm the king, God is real, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, God damn it, fuck! Then you have to realize that it's not just about this moment and the peaceful feeling, the release. It's about everything that goes with it. And you really know if you like somebody after that, and if your afterglow is being interrupted or not. If you don't feel, if they're still doing things or saying things, and your afterglow doesn't feel interrupted, you probably really are fond of them.
Probably.
It's a pretty brutal way to find out, though.
Or you've taken too many poppers.
Yeah, or you've taken too many poppers. Yeah, I think I've taken a lot of poppers.
That's all right. Okay, so if you've come and you lay there, my favorite thing to do is just to gently kiss my guy, like on the arm or something. Something that's like, not the face, because my face has been down there, and that's kind of like an off-putting thing.
Only if the guy's a bitch.
If the guy's a what?
A bitch.
Oh, I don't sleep with bitches.
Well, I mean, like, it's like, be a man and just suck the cum out of her. Like, come on.
Oh.
What up? Be a man and suck the cum out of her.
Nah.
It's out of her mouth. I mean, not out of her pussy. That's a little... That's fetish, I guess. What do you call that? There's a term for that. A good time, yeah.
If I was a guy, it'd be a good time.
Do you think anyone's ever tried to boof cum out of their woman?
Oh, God, yes.
Successfully done it, and then have her eat it?
All right, I have a new life goal.
You got a new life goal?
Yes.
That's awesome.
If you have a butthole that is strong enough to boof your own cum out of me, please email the Degenerate Nation.
Yeah. What's that email address, Wendy?
degeneratenation@gmail.com.
Gotta love it. I love it. Send in the messages so I won't be so oppressively lonely. Please message me. I'm begging you to message me.
Hey, if it's in writing, It's there. It's out there. We both can enjoy it. We both can masturbate to it.
I'm going to masturbate to the next email I get, whether it's this account or my personal accounts. I think I'm going to print it out and just masturbate to it, whatever it says.
What if it's like a statement or like one of those privacy policy things?
Yeah, I will 100% beat off to a privacy policy statement from anything. I don't care where it's from. I'll beat off to the nextdoor.com complaints from a neighbor.
Oh my god!
I befriended a near homeless woman that she moved back home, but I mean she had a place where she sort of had a home. She moved back to California, but for some reason she signed me up for nextdoor.com. I forget why, but I kept forgetting to fucking delete it, and I would get all these like messages like about the neighborhoods, and it was like the whole fucking town. It wasn't just like the homeowner association that my parents own, the home, or like in those few neighborhoods. Like there's like a couple combined neighborhoods.
Yeah.
What's that?
The cardboard box that she was living in.
Yeah. I met her at Baja Fresh at like 11:30 at night.
Oh, did she take you back to her dumpster?
Yeah. She took me back to her dumpster, and we ate each other out, and rolling in trash.
Rolling in the leftover sushi and Chinese food.
Yeah. I would eat leftover sushi, man. I would do some dumpster sushi right now because I'm fucking hungry for sushi. I miss it. I haven't had it in like fucking 3 months.
Okay, so there's a similarity there. What else have you had in 3 months?
A lot of things. Work. I had longer for sex, so not a big deal.
I'm ready for some dumpster sex pussy. I'm ready for some dumpster sushi. I'm ready for some dumpster work.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take anything in a dumpster. I don't give a fuck. The only thing I got is money and time right now, and I never used to have either of those things.
And at that other time, you wished you'd had those two things, and now that you have those two things, you wish you'd had what you had before.
No, I want victory in women and sushi.
Well, there it is.
I feel like you're trying to do like end out statements, and I'm gonna fucking keep powering through them. How you feel about that?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I like the third base sign. You know the third base coach in baseball. He's just like, stop, and I'm like, no, I'm going. I'm coming.
I don't know. That thing with doing your finger though is intriguing.
Is doing something. Yeah, you're like the only person that like really enjoys fingering. Like doesn't just pretend. Isn't thinking
Really?
like, I wish this was a fucking cock. This is so stupid. I wish I could just be like, let's just fucking do this. Let's just not do the same thing. Like we're 40 and we're still fingering each other. Like let's just fucking just do it. Let's just skip that part.
I've actually done both at the same time though before. Although the guy hasn't fingered me while his cock's fingered me, I fingered myself while the cock is in me.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's like the best of both worlds.
I had a vibrator used against my cock while I was inside of her.
Ooh. Some guys like that, some don't.
It was fine. It's like, I liked it because it was her.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I like what this stuff is. I don't think of things like this because it's a robot machine. But I welcome this robot overlord into our bedroom. I welcome all overlords into all bedrooms.
He likes to shake your ball sack.
Who would be the least all right, so of all the US presidents in history, the most and least person that you would want to masturbate to you watching you have sex? And what?
Okay, so they're going to watch me have sex and they're going to masturbate.
Well, they're probably going to masturbate unless they're just desensitized. Or or it's incumbent upon them still being able to work their dick because they're so fucking old. All these presidents.
Yeah, that's sad because you can be a president after you're 35. Where's all the young stuff?
It was Kennedy, Obama, and Clinton were the only ones under like 55, right? That I can remember. Okay. Andrew Jackson was young, wasn't he? I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Obama. I would like to have him watch me have sex the most and have him masturbate while he's watching me.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm going to be with his wife.
Oh, dang.
Oh, Michelle is hot. She is just hot.
Yeah.
She's just so classy. You know?
Maybe
so classy.
she's holding you down with those spiffy arms.
Oh my god. I just want it. I just want it so bad. I want it so bad that I can't even think of a worse one right now. I'm just lost in Michelle.
Keep going until you can think of it.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Who would want it to do the least? Probably Washington.
Why Washington?
I don't know. He was just probably so preoccupied with being the first president that it's just...
Because he'd be like worried about other things.
Yeah, he's preoccupied. He can't pay attention to what's going on.
He's like, oh God, oh Martha.
That is how the flag got its stars.
He's masturbating in his fucking, oh God, the 13 ones. His
13 roper.
The original 13 roper was George Washington.
There we go.
And they his wooden teeth pop out while he's like beating off.
Oh God.
Yeah.
The wooden teeth.
Oh shit, my teeth. Oh, Martha.
And then he gets splinters in his lips.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so I got mine. You ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
You ready for this?
I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. Yes, I'm ready for this.
I want President McKinley.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes back to life, right? Because I figured, like, he died. He gets fucking assassinated. And then the very first thing is he pops up and he's in this bedroom. And he's watching me bang. The very first thing. And then he's like,
oh,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's got rigor mortis still. And he's just like, screw it. This is my life now? This is awesome.
And he's powering through.
Yeah, he's fucking powering through. And
he says, this is heaven.
This is heaven. Oh my God, this is like, he thinks it's heaven. He's watching me.
This is heaven, man. This is heaven. Oh my God. Look at that man. Pound that pussy. Oh yeah, this is heaven.
Do I get a joint? I don't even care. I'm just, oh my God.
Oh my God.
He went through that, like, you know, that light tunnel, the tunnel of lights and, like, all the shit that you allegedly go through when you die or you're about to die or you might die. He goes through all that. He comes out the other side and he's standing there naked and he's got his fucking death erection and he's like, oh shit, oh fuck, McKinley forever.
McKinley, I'm coming.
And I would pick Taft at least, like, because he's a big sweaty fucking mess. Like, he's gross.
Yeah.
He's really fucking gross. I went on a date to the Arlington Cemetery once, and this girl wanted to go, and I was like, okay. It was like one of those fucking app dates, you know? I was like, whatever. And I was like, I could tell we weren't really super gelling. So I decided to, like, instead of one of those things where it was like really like awkward, like both of us don't feel good about it later kind of things, I was like, I'm going to feel fine because I'm going to be super weird and she's going to feel awkward about it and she's going to want to not hang out. And then it's not a mutual thing where we're just like, I guess we're going to be alone forever kind of feeling where you have like a date that's like, when it's a bad date, you're like, thank God that's over. But when it's like like that, like a 4 out of 10, a 3, you're like,
yeah,
I'm just going to be lonely forever. What's that?
I won't be able to get this time back ever.
Exactly. Instead of like, there's no story out of it, I was like, I'll give a fucking story for this. So I kept wanting to see, she wanted to see some grave or something. I was like, I want to see the Taft grave. I bet it's huge. It's huge. So I was like, and we saw it, and I was just like, and thinking to myself, I was like, oh, that's cool. I think that's what I said. But I was thinking to myself, like, successfully ruined. Okay, so yeah, I want to see fucking Taft, like, just sitting there like he can't even stand up because he's so fat, and he's just like playing with his like little fucking thing that he's jacking, and he can't even see it. He can barely see his hand because he's so fucking. He got stuck in a White House bathtub. In the bathtub. I just think it's like so hilarious that this guy was like, wasn't he tall too? He was just this human. Like, can you imagine debating that guy? He'd be like, "I'll kill you. I'll eat you. I'm Taft." Some weird kid like years later is gonna like go on a date and want to see my grave, and then he's just sitting there like, and you just keep looking back. I'm like, dude, are you still enjoying this? She'd be like, I don't know. Should we stop? Are we allowed to? Look at him. Like, yeah. And then we stop, and he stops, and he's just like, he doesn't even get to finish, and we don't finish, and he's just like, I'm the inspiration for the movie Seven.